So tonight we are young. Set the world on fire. We burn brighter than the sun. Hey, 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 Eduardo, man, what are we doing upstairs? This is terrible. Oh, they're doing work on the base. Okay. Hey, yeah, lighting's horrible. Can't even see me. But some of you guys might say that's an improvement. Shut up, man. That ain't funny. Anyway, this is for the May 5th fight between Saul Alvarez and Sugar Shane Mosley. And it's for Alvarez's WBC light middleweight title. And I'm going to go through and break down both fighters and then give my prediction at the end. And we'll start out with Saul Alvarez, who's 39-0-1 with 29 knockouts for a 72.5% knockout ratio. And when you're looking at it, he's actually coming off the longest layoff of his career at 5.5 months. You don't have to go look and see if there's a longer one in there. I did the work for you because I care. And, he's coming off his third defense of the WBC title, and he pounded Cintron into submission, basically. And when you're looking at him now, he's a full-fledged 21 years old, and he is now outboxing and outpowering his opponents. It's like he's growing into his body, and things seem to be working well with him. He can throw punches from all the angles. There's nothing he can't do. We know he likes to counterpunch. He can work the high-low and the angles very well. He's an active fighter when he's in there. He is tightening up as he's throwing his power shots, which means, the one hand doesn't wear out as he's coming with the other. He kind of keeps it tighter to the body, and you like to see that. He is good at countering. When you see that, he's getting better as a boxer puncher. So that's kind of just making him even more dangerous as it's going. And he has that cumulative power. It's not necessarily just going to take you out with one shot, but if you watch how he was, pounding some of those guys in the fights, you notice that, the effect was just, the damaging effect just kept building up round after round after round on there. He can keep his distance, and he does kind of get caught at some weird angles, kind of like Carl Froch does, because of the way he moves around and stuff like that. But very, very exciting fighter. He's someone you watch. I'm a fan of his, and yeah, whatever. You'll have that. I've made like 87 videos with him in them. And going over to Shane Mosley, who is a very solid 40-year-old. when you're thinking about it, he's at, what is he, 46, 7-1. He's got 39 knockouts. He's 2-3-1 in his last 6 fights. Looked rough in the Sergio Mora fight, but Mora's style kind of makes you look bad anyway. You don't really have a choice in that. And the Pacquiao fight, he looked really rough in, and it just doesn't look like he can pull the trigger anymore when you start thinking about his age. I mean, the 2 wins he has had in his last 6 fights were against Margarito and Mayorga, and those fighters are kind of tailor-made for him. He doesn't deal well with fighters that box. He doesn't deal well with fighters that pump a jab in his face. He struggles with that mightily. Now, he still has the speed, and you'd like to think he still has the power. But, I mean, he caught Moore with some very flush shots late in the fight and didn't have it. So now stamina's got to be coming into question because this is at 154 and not 147. So he's putting on more weight, and he's an older fighter. And how much is that going to affect him in there? He's not as active as he used to be. So there are longer stretches in fights where he's not throwing the punches. It seems like he can get there, but he's not able to just pull that trigger. Now, when he does pull that trigger, I mean, the combos can come out, and he throws very, very good combos. They land with devastating effect when he throws them. He can work the body. He can counter as well. But unfortunately, we're seeing and I hate to say this, we're seeing the shadow. We know he's in his twilight years. This is it for him. And frankly, I thought after maybe the Pacquiao fight, that would be enough for him and he wouldn't have to hang around anymore, but he just can't hang it up. I mean, his right hand is great when he throws it, the straight right hand. It's just, it's a rough thing. The chin's still there. He didn't go down against Pacquiao, but eventually that's going to give out on him too. And I don't, I don't know. I think this could be the fight. It almost happened with Pacquiao, but he toughed it out. But we're talking age, constant accumulation there. It's not like you can shrug it off unless you do some extraneous stuff, And Mosley's admitted to doing that in the past. Not saying he will in this fight. I'm just saying. So when you look at it and you put all that together, and you're trying to come up with who you think's really going to win. I mean, obviously you got to be leaning at Saul Alvarez. The only thing is how Saul's going to beat him. And if you look at how he's done and with the cumulative punches and stuff like that, I don't think Saul's going to be as nice as and forgiving as Pacquiao is. And I think the cumulative stuff is going to take effect, and we're looking around that 10th round to where Mosley's done, and this will be like his last fight. And a little bit of boxing history is going to go away. So that's my prediction. Saul Alvarez by knockout in 10. All right, please comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and be more than happy to take your questions, answer them, stuff like that. All right. Well, hey, this is Bigragu. Mao.